Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer, and welcome to attempt number 2 at Huskar. So, I'm doing live games here, but the previous game was so bad that I kind of wanted to do another one. And we are going to go bottom lane here. Okay, last one was mid, so hopefully this one will go better. It should be a relatively high level game. Although normally in high level games Huskar doesn't do too well, it seems, because I couldn't find a good pre-recorded game with Huskar where Huskar actually went positive or close to positive even, let alone that he actually carried. But well, maybe he gets countered easily. I don't really know. I do know that he is very annoying to go up against once he's fed, especially. But anyhow, I'll discuss his skills. We are starting with Berserker's Blood here first. Yeah, the mid lane guy started with Burning Spear first. So anyway, we are going to get Death Prophet and Nature's Prophet and... Okay, let's get some other... Oh, cute. So we go from this as our HUD to this as our HUD, which is cute. I'll definitely take that. Anyhow, I'll take it all. I'll take it all. Anyway, the Q here, Inner Vitality, is just a heal. It has two parts. It has a flat part, 2, 4, 6 and 8 health per second. And then a bonus from your attributes. In this case, that is strength. But you can also give it to other players. And that means that you can give it to this guy, the Warlock. And Warlock, as you can see, is an intelligence hero, so he would get the bonus from intelligence. Yeah, there's someone coming up here, but yeah, they obviously can't see that. But someone is coming up from behind. And might actually, yeah, is going for that camp. I don't know why, because it is super risky. And I don't really understand why you would try to do this. Why you would draw out the minions from the lane in an attempt to do whatever he's trying to do.
Regeneration.
But yeah, it's Bounty Hunter, so he can do whatever he wants. I guess he wanted to have them run to the tower, but yeah, it's not going to really work out for him at all. Yeah, Bounty Hunter was probably just bored and wanted to do a little trick there. Yeah, the minion's now in a really strange place for fighting. And Huskar, yeah, he has to make it work in some way. And obviously the Warlock should not have been there alone. He knew that Bounty Hunter was there and actually got quite a bit of damage on him. So anyway, I'll discuss the rest of the skills. So yeah, you get 2 types of heal, but yeah, well, whatever. If you're hurt, if you're below 40%, you get additional healing from it, which is excellent. It means that yeah, low-level heroes get more healing than or low health. Yeah, low health heroes get more healing than high health heroes, which is cool. Which is cool. As you can see, pretty big amount of damage already on the Bounty Hunter. And yeah, it seems that we have a pause here. Wait, no, really. Anyhow, let's go back to, yeah, Huskar. Here we go. No, don't. I have his perspective on, so I may actually be able to switch it. God damn. Burning Spear, the second one, is an enhancement for your basic attack. It sets your spears on fire, and it will, if you hit an opponent, set your opponent on fire. So it does cost 15 health, but as you can see from the damage, it does damage over time, by the way. At level 1, it's already worth it. It lasts for 7 seconds, so you do 7 times 4 damage with the initial well, the initial attack, so at level 1. And that means that, well, you're already, after 4 seconds, you already, well, pay the same amount as you do damage with just this attack. Obviously, once you reach wave or number 4, you do the same amount of damage that you invested in it in 1 second. So you have 6 seconds of 16 damage. That will be pure profit. So it is a very useful skill to have to take down enemy champions. But it is of course a risky skill to have. So yeah, Bounty Hunter just doing whatever he can to make sure that they do not get an advantage in this lane. But he really can't prevent too much because, well, he may be invisible, but he can't do anything while invisible. So he is taking quite a bit of damage here, and if only he had upgraded this burning spear instead of the heal, he would have been so much better off. Well, I don't know if he actually used this one yet, so... Well, the Berserker's Blood, I'll get to that. Oh, right now, why not? Oh, it's a unique attack modifier, by the way, the burning spear. So you cannot combine it with other unique attack modifiers on your items, and therefore that kind of sucks. But yeah, well, it is a very good one, so yeah, why not? Anyhow, the Berserker's Blood then, for every 7% of health you're missing, and I don't know what's going on here, but we have severe lag here. For every 7% you're missing, you get a bonus, and it seems that I'm not the only one that is experiencing this, I'm assuming at least. That is what the conversation is about. I can't really tell. But yeah, you get bonus attack speed, bonus damage. It can stack up to 14 times, as you might be able to calculate if you're 98% damaged. Yeah, it's a significant bonus, let's just call it that. And I really don't know what's going on with the lag here, but this is freaking annoying. I think there are just too many spectators on this game. Because this game has a number of spectators on it. And it might just not be able to handle that. I'm not actually sure. It is definitely not my computer though. Anyhow, the ultimate... I hope it recovers because otherwise I'm just screwed here. But the ultimate life break trades your health for the health on the opponent. It takes away 35 to 25% depending on your level of it, of your health, and it takes away 50% of the enemy's health, which makes for a huge nuke. And obviously it's very good against or to take down tanky opponents, not this guy, because this guy should die instantly anyway. And Huskar actually gets it off. He uses the heal here to heal back up. And as you can see, the heal is working fine for now. Very nice kill, and he now has his ultimate. So he is going to try to stay away from the minion damage, obviously. But it is going to be, well, hard work to get back from this amount of HP lost, but he should be fine. He should be fine. I don't know how to fix this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, normally if I hit space while I reset it to space, it focuses. It's focus on hero, and normally that works. Anyhow, we currently yeah have 8 stacks of this Berserker's Blood. But that is not going to stay the same because every time you heal up a little bit or you take damage, it's going to change. So another kill here. Getting a kill there, well, just because he was there. And obviously they took out the Nature's Prophet, which kind of sucks, but well, that's the way it goes. And we are going to go back into the lane. So this is... The life break is really, well, a very big nuke, but you have to be careful because it does take away quite a significant portion of your own health, and yeah, up to 25% when you have it at level 3, but 35% at the first level. So 35% obviously, yeah, you don't want to lose that just right off the bat before you start the fight. So you do need to learn to work with it and not just jump on everyone that you see. And especially if you have the Aghanim Scepter, when the cooldown becomes 4 seconds, obviously. That's very short. But yeah, you can lose your entire health bar just by using this skill a few times. So very nice gank there. And they actually managed to kill him pretty easily, actually. So yeah, he didn't really have the heal to, well, sustain there. So it might have been better to just get out of there earlier, get back to base, get some items going, heal back up, and then run back into the lane. Because his lane was pushed in the wrong direction anyway. So yeah, not really sure why he kept staying in. But we will never know, I guess. So currently, Dust of Appearance, and well, he did have the Morbid Mask. I already showed that, but it has lifesteal, obviously, and here we're going to get the kill. Yeah, with the Dust of Appearance, it is really easy to take down those stealth champions because they rely on the stealth to stay alive. And obviously, yeah, if they can't stealth, if they don't have that stealth, then it's going to be really easy to take them down. So enemies did put down a blue ward, which is a guardian ward, sentry ward, sorry. A sentry ward. And the sentry ward does spot other wards and also other sentry wards, of course. And yeah, they were afraid that he was going to go for sentry wards, but instead he went for Dust of Appearance, which is kind of a one-shot deal. Well, 2-shot technically, but yeah, you use it to mark your opponent basically, or to dust your opponent. And if you have the, oh my god, here it goes again. Yeah, if you have the dust on an opponent, it will stay on there for a number of seconds. And look at that, he bought one portion of the dust, gets 2 stacks of that, of course, and he gets 2 kills instantly. And this is exactly what his lane needed. And obviously he's not afraid of those imitations of an already weak champion against him. So yeah, it turns out to be a very good purchase. 4 versus 1, or 4 and 1 now. And really just doing what he needs to do, because he is a carry, and that's exactly what he's doing. He is getting the golds, he's getting the kills, and that's just excellent. That's the way we want to see it, basically. So build-wise, you can see here what everyone's building. Hand of Midas, keep track of that. Hand of Midas on Nature's Prophet as well. But yeah, the Vladimir's offering already on this team. Yeah, you need to keep track of those big items, and Hand of Midas is definitely one of them, because it allows people to just farm up really quickly, and really a whole lot. And wow, that was good. That was very good. Anyway, he didn't buy new dust. I kind of assumed he would, even if the courier had to bring it to him. But it would be really good to have that, because having extra Dust of Appearance would really help him against his team. But he instead is going for his normal items. And well, it should work out. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether you're sneaky with Huskar or not. But against invisible champions, it is just so important to have that detection going. And he is going to draw out this... Oh! Courier! Oh, he didn't get the courier. He did get the double stack on the ancients, which is what he was after. But he almost got the courier there. And the courier is worth 175 gold, I believe, for everyone on your team. So yeah, that's quite a significant amount, obviously. And here we go. Come on, get it done. Obviously, this is going to be a huge amount of gold, especially the big ones. But the small ones still give you about 50 gold each. And we should be able to take them out before anyone shows up. So yeah, an opponent showing up, but he is still at full health. And yeah, really, he ran back a little bit. I don't really understand why, because there's no reason to. Ultimate goes down, and here we go. No, the stun. And is he? Yeah, he's still going to easily carry or kill this. No problem. So he now has the armlet of Mordigian? Okay, Mordigian. I only knew it was armlet, that's all I knew. But yeah, with the armlet you trade your own health for extra attack damage, and because you get extra damage from being low health. Yeah, you can see here how that works out. Holy crap. Just holy crap. This is what he's all about. He is about manning up and just going for the insane kills and, well, going low, but then life-stealing back whatever you lost. And yeah, that worked out perfectly here. Obviously, if you have a percentage lifesteal, like most things in this game, you are going to, well, profit from that extra damage that you can have. The invisibility is on for Invoker, by the way, in case you're wondering. So he was invisible, and he was trying to keep track of his opponent, the Faceless Void. But yeah, I couldn't really keep track because Faceless Void just, well, booked it out of there and just went to do something else. So anyhow, without Dust of Appearance or those blue warts, it is not possible, of course, to see what's happening with an invisible champion. And yeah, so you just lose the kill basically. And here goes the heal once again. That was cute. Doing a little bit of damage there with the rockets. But yeah, they're not going to care at all. Huskar gets another tower kill here. And is he going to be gone before this gang comes in? Because, yeah, they are going to come in with 3 guys, but he did teleport out. Don't even know if he saw that. Well, he probably saw it in the end, but that's... Yeah, well, yeah, we do have his view, so he must have seen that coming. It's always good to keep an eye on your hero, even when you're teleporting or when you're recalling in other games, because you don't want to get sniped because you're not looking at your hero. And look at that. He can't see what we see, by the way, just so we're clear on that. So he couldn't see that he was actually right next to someone doing that Roshan, and he's going to hear it in a moment that they actually did take the Roshan, and that is going to be very sucky. If he watches this replay, then he's going to be like, why didn't I check that? I'm 8-1 and I didn't check Roshan when I was right next to it. There you go. So they get 1,000 gold off of that. And Lycanthrope gets the Age of Immortality. Which of course, yeah, the Age of Immortality is of course a way to stay alive even when you die. For those of you who don't know what it is yet, yeah, I know I get a lot of new players here, or people that don't actually play the game, which is fine as well. Don't really mind. Yeah, the Age of Immortality is a revive. So if you die, then you use the Aegis to, well, the Aegis gets triggered automatically, and it will get you back up to full health, full mana, and you will just revive 5 seconds after you died. Anyhow, he gets another double stack here of the Ancients. Great job, great job. And it's just going to, well, own all of these Ancients. And as you can see, he's not really losing any health. So that is excellent, because that is exactly the way he wants it. And I don't know what he's going for, well, what kind of lifesteal item he's going for. But it seems that his lifesteal is really important, because with or between the armlet and the fact that most of his skills actually cost health, yeah, it is going to be really hard to defeat this without lifesteal. So to stay alive without lifesteal, because the armlet is actually a pretty significant amount of damage. By the way, just watch at the fact that he hasn't really leveled up Burning Spear yet, which is normally a pretty significant amount of damage, as I said, for the amount of things you invest in it. But he really doesn't need it, apparently. Or he doesn't think he needs it. Yeah, well, it's all good. You can do whatever you want, as long as it works with your playstyle. And of course, your playstyle, yeah, nobody can tell you what your playstyle is. You need to learn that for yourself. If you're really aggressive, then you might want to go for that that spear, the Burning Spear. But if you're, yeah, maybe more of a safe player, then you may want to go for, yeah, more stats here, because he does have 5 or attributes, they're called here. He has 5 levels in the attributes, which is a pretty significant amount, and that means that he's going to get a whole lot of extra damage out of that instead of out of the spear. And yeah, I guess that comes out to about the same. The bonus is, of course, that you also get more intelligence and you get more agility, so not just damage. And of course more health regen. But yeah, 4 against 1 or 5 against 1 even, that was a little bit too much for him. So unfortunately, yeah, they kind of, his entire team was all over the place. And well, it turns out that he couldn't handle 5 guys at the same time. Who knew? Well, everyone knew. It doesn't really matter. We're 10-2 now, and 10-2 should result in a pretty significant amount of gold. Come on. Yeah, obviously if he watches something like this, my screen goes away. So he's over here, 11,000 gold, and as you can see, nobody else is at 10,000 on his team. Wow, 3,000. Wow, that is super low. One guy at 10,000 and the enemy team, that is the enemy carry. He was in the top lane, which is their short lane. Basically the horizontal lane is the easier lane, is the lane for carries. It's easier to farm there than in the vertical ones. And the mid lane is pretty much for, well, for special mid lane characters. They have, yeah, mostly escapes and such, and yeah, they just get ganked a lot, but they can also use those runes to great effect. Anyhow, yeah, we saw this guy coming in, and he knows that he's here, but yeah, he's not going to catch up. So anyhow, we currently have Evans Holbert, or whatever you're supposed to pronounce that as. However you're supposed to pronounce that, I guess. Yeah, it just adds a whole lot of stats, as you can see, and just, well, it's just one of those items that every now and then they come in handy, and if you learn to, well, to know instantly what all of these items do, just straight from the, well, what they look like, you can actually use them in the correct situations. But yeah, well, I obviously do not know every item yet, because most of these items are never used. And yeah, wow, did he actually get a stun off? Oh, the Invoker might have had a stun there. I don't think he has a stun, but yeah, he might have had. I don't know. But yeah, they did get the kill before the teleport went up, and yeah, that was just, that's good, that's good. Anyhow, we are currently going for whatever the new item is. I would expect something, well, damage heavy once again, because that is what he's building. He is building just straight up damage, the way it's supposed to be, because, well, he is going to be in the front of the fight with that ultimate, and then after the ultimate, he is still going to want to have a significant amount of damage and, well, everything. Who took his ancients, man? That's such BM. Anyhow, probably one of the opponents, but anyhow. We're going to jump on this guy. Look at the damage that ultimate does straight off. That is just, yeah, a very nice amount of damage. And he is going to have to get out. No, the time bomb is good enough. I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, a mega kill streak there. Mega kill. For Faceless Void. Faceless Void, as I said, was in the top lane. He is the one that has the gold on the enemy team. The most gold by far. So it is really between Faceless Void and Huskar, which is the way it's supposed to be. And since this is a live game, I don't know who's going to win. So currently we are 13-3. And he's watching all kinds of stats as well. He doesn't have all of these stats. But 13-3 versus 5-0, so he should still be ahead normally. But yeah, well, the amount of last hits is really... There's a big difference there. As you can see, 30 minions between those. And with every minion being around 50 gold, that is quite a significant amount. And as you can see, gold per minute is pretty much equal. They're, well, miles ahead of anyone else on the teams. But still, yeah, they're not ahead of each other. Both of them have equal amounts. And that means that... yeah, we're going to have to see who wins this, because if one of them dies, their entire team will die in team fights. So that is the way it is. And yeah, the pings go down, but nobody is teleporting in. Oh, behind him there are two others, and that is the Invoker. Oh, and is it good enough? Oh, just catches him with the time bomb. Oh my god. Oh, that's going to cost them so much. That was so unlucky. Or very, very well played by the Faceless Void. I don't know. I don't think he realized that he just caught that guy. But holy crap. Yeah, they're going to lose 3 champions. Well, 2 other champions, I guess. As well as a tower, and well, okay, they're going to lose 4 other champions and a tower, because these guys just didn't make it out. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah, that did not go well. Anyhow, we currently have, hang on, where are we? No, that's not us. That's us. We have the Helm of the Dominator, which gives him the same amount of lifesteal, but it gives him extra damage. And yeah, you can whatever you can do whatever with it. It doesn't really matter what the active is. You can basically get a pet, get one of the units to play with you instead of the opponent, but I don't think he's ever going to use that. We are teleporting in mid, and are we going to be able... Yeah, we're easily going to be able to jump on this. Oh! The escape too strong! Yeah, he didn't get the jump off in time, and of course it wouldn't have mattered. Because even with the jump... yeah, even with the jump, the Faceless Void would have just dashed out of there and been fine. Yeah, he is going to have to retreat because he's all alone, and the rest of his team is nowhere to be found. And yeah, they are starting to group up behind, or well, around him now. Wow, 41 gold for just a random dude. Yeah, that's one of the pets of the opponents, lycanthrope. And here we go, once again going into the time bomb, and once again going to die. That time delay thingy is so strong. And yeah, you see here how you should play these types of games. It's the same with DotA, Smite, League of Legends. It doesn't matter. If one guy is fat, that's the one you focus. Unless he's building complete ridiculous tanky crap. that's never going to take out your whole team, but in most cases that one guy will actually take out or try to take out your whole team, or be able to take out your whole team. And in this case, that's exactly what's happening. I don't know where we are. We're currently losing heart. Yeah. It seems that, yeah, we're 20k gold behind. But yeah, we were really just looking at that one guy, that's 14k. But now, yeah, his opponent has 18k, and the second guy on the enemy team, the bounty hunter, is actually catching up. So yeah, significant amounts of damage going down from him as well. And wow, it's just so going to be so hard to go up against this by now, because, well, I don't think they can do it anymore. I don't think there is any way this can work out for them, for the simple reason that they have two fat champions. They have that insane time bomb thingy. So what he needs to do is he needs to have someone else trigger that time bomb thingy before he goes in. But in reality, that's never gonna happen, because the time bomb is there especially for him, and it's going to go down once again, and he's going to get killed once again, because they know as soon as Huskar dies, that's it. That's the end of that. And you can see how easy it is to trap him, because he doesn't have a dash, he doesn't have anything, and I guess that is why on the high levels you just don't play him, or he never does well anyway. Because I have been looking through, well, every Huskar game, and he never went positive in the very high level. And I guess that's because of Faceless Void or someone like that. Because, well, it might be just a counter pick. And if it is, it worked out really well, because this is an insane amount of utility, or stun I should say, that just one champion can, or hero, sorry, can provide. And yeah, it's just insane. Just insane. And that is the way it is. They're going to wreck all of the barracks and yeah, just win straight off, I have to say. I have to think, because there is really nothing they can do. We are back up, and I wonder if we can get some more kills out here. He's still 13 and 6, but yeah, he really can't do it anymore. His skills all cost health, and that's the only thing he needs to keep high, because well, as soon as he goes to lower health, they're just going to kill him anyway. But he has no protection against that time bomb thingy, except for you can go BKB, I guess. I hope that works against it. And here it goes. Now he uses the time bomb without, well, catching the Huskar. So now Huskar might actually be able to do something. I don't know what the cooldown on that is, but Huskar gave up, it seems. He's no longer going to participate in this. And okay, now he is. But he's still going to get killed. Holy crap. Yeah, maybe BKB works against it. I'm not actually sure if that would. But it seems that it at least is worth a try. So yeah, Faceless Void goes down, but it doesn't matter, because he has the Age of Immortality. Age of the Immortal, sorry. And it's going to revive at full health, full mana, and they're just going to take out the Ancient. So, all in all, yeah, it went really well in the early game, but he just couldn't make it work, because Faceless Void was just too strong against him, and just, yeah, nothing you can do against that. So, showing you all of the stats. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!